I said I would be here at 8. I am 3 hours late. Um, I am a little bit tired lately. I took a nap when I got home from doing things in town. And I've been working a lot outside. So I'm just a little bit exhausted. But hello. This is my makeshift content for today. Whew. Thank you for the luck. I am quite sore, quite exhausted. I did not eat enough today until the end of the day, so that kind of made today a little bit crappier, and I've been sleeping nonstop. I think I might have been sick recently. How are you? But my muscles are looking pretty good. I'm not even trying to flex too hard. It's okay. I mean, getting sick happens. I have a good immune system, so I'm not worried about it. But working so much and sickness and fatigue means that I keep wanting to work on burp stuff, and I just keep being so tired. So that's kind of how I feel. I'm okay, more or less. You know, like, it would be nice to have more time to sleep in the day, but also I'm not going to sacrifice like activity in order to sleep more. And I think maybe like if I could just use the time that I'm napping and put it with my sleep, then maybe I would get better rest. But I'm just so tired getting home that I can't stay awake until nighttime a couple of days. So hopefully I get used to the. Hi, Fred. Fred Al, I saw a professor in here, and hi, super blogger. Yeah, like, and I know a lot about sleep, so should I be breaking up my sleep? No. But I just can't stay awake. I'm exhausted, so, like, get home, shower, take a nap, a fat nap. And I try not to make it long, but, like, the other day I slept for 4 hours, and the day before that I slept for 6 hours getting home. Today I slept for 2. I woke up around 20 minutes, and then I was like, I'm just so tired still. But I know that here's how sleep works. First 2 hours, you're kind of working down into a deep sleep. And then for the next 4 to 6 hours, you're going through deep sleep cycles that actually really clean and rejuvenate your brain. And then the last 2 hours, you're kind of coming out. Those deep sleep cycles are where you really get rest. So if you're breaking your sleep into like 6 hours, you're only getting 2 hours in, you get 1 2 hour sleep cycle of good rest, and then you start coming out of sleep. Or you're not coming out of sleep, but it's like you're in that second cycle, you're interrupted, and because you don't get that the 2 hours of coming out of sleep, your rest does not feel like it has been restful, if that makes sense. I don't know if the body just knows that you're like getting 6 hours of sleep, or like knows that it's supposed to wake up, and so it starts bringing you out of sleep. But in my experience, I've kind of noticed that if I like mentally think like, okay, I have 8 hours of sleep, I can wake up before my alarm clock, and if I have 6 hours of sleep, I can still wake up before my alarm clock. So I think that my biology anticipates it, and because of that, like I can get a decent 6 hours of sleep. But I remember growing up and like not wanting to wake up. Oh my God, 6 hours of sleep really, really sucked. And whenever you take like an hour nap, that's why, because you work in 2 hour cycles. So even if you're not getting restful sleep, napping for less than 2 hours, unless it's 20 minutes, anywhere from 20, 30 to 2 hours is not going to be a good nap. And naps aren't really going to make you feel more energized. Anyways, that was a rant. Tell me what my toxic traits are. Go ahead. You're in Sri Lanka. That's fun. That sounds like a beautiful place. Did you say hi, Buffalo? Hi, Straw Hat. I don't want to do armpit farts right now. I'll do some armpit fart content soon. Because I think they're fun. But I right now I don't necessarily want to. Where am I from? I am from Texas in the USA. Second prof asked, what is your hidden talent besides burping? There's a lot of things. So it's not really a hidden talent. It's something I don't talk about a lot. I'm an artist, so I'm pretty good at art. But I think like something I'm talented at that I didn't have to like really work for necessarily is like being a natural psychologist and understanding people. But I think that also goes into the other side of things, is like being good at learning, rather like having good comprehension. I read a lot, so that gives me a lot of skill sets pretty easy. It makes me pretty good at a general amount of things. I'm like a jack of all trades. But that also makes me a pretty good teacher. So I think learning, teaching, those are kind of the same thing. But then also understanding people and being empathetic, compassionate is a skill set that I have. There's another side to that too, of like not giving an F. So I have recently learned how to use that side to my advantage and start to understand when people aren't giving an F about me. But really, I think it's just that I'm an artist. I make these videos here, which are pretty low production quality, but like the editing's done by me. Some of the graphics are done by me. I use a lot of media from the internet, so you haven't really seen like any art from me necessarily, but I have some like bubbles and things like that I started that are pretty cute, that will be going for sale eventually. I start projects. I'm really bad at finishing them. That's my weakness. Massachusetts. I've never been there. Thank you, Fred. What do you like to draw, Al? Also, thank you everybody for all the likes. I appreciate that. I just try to enjoy my life. I'm glad that people enjoy my hobbies. I have chocolate chips. Oh my god. Hold on. Chocolate break. I can inhale air into my stomach. I think that's kind of a weird talent, but weird. I think burping's my weirdest talent. I don't know if I don't think I really have like a weird talent other than burping. Cause like yeah, I can blow bubblegum bubbles, but if we're outlawing burping, then I don't think the bubblegum bubbles counts either. I mean, I'm not too good at it, and it's not weird, but I can sing okay. I'm trying to think. My body dislocates pretty easy. Is that a weird talent? Because that keeps happening. I mean, I'm decent at whistling. I don't consider myself good at whistling anymore. I got braces in middle school, and then my whistle just was not as good. So I used to be good at it. Now I think I'm mid. Chocolate's so good. For a while when I was on the medicine, it was giving me snot bubbles, but I couldn't like do that on command. Yeah, but whistling isn't weird. I'm not gonna blow bubbles right now. I'm sorry. My teeth been more sensitive lately, which is why I've kind of taken a break because I had a deep cleaning. So I need to do some more fluoride treatments on them. Dude, Skylar, you gotta stop or I'm gonna ban you. Yeah, whistling isn't weird, so I don't... Oh, you're asking me if I can. No. No. You're going into timeout. I used to be a lot better. I think I'm pretty good at whistling because of my little tooth gap. A weird talent. I mean... Oh! I have one! I know 22 digits of pi memorized. 3.1415926535897932384626. That one's weird. Okay, back to burping. Chocolate break over! I memorized it a long time ago. Everything's not really that weird whenever, like, it happens to you as an individual. It's like when someone gets a rare disease. It's not rare because they have it to them. Statistically, it's rare, but they have it. So it's no longer rare. It's just their reality. I mean, like, I can do a back bend. It's not as easy as it used to be, but I can do a back bend. My arms are pretty flexible. I think the weird thing that I'm pretty good at that not everyone is that I can do different things together. So I can start putting the weird stuff together and focus kind of on like two things at once. And then it's like more novel and shocking because I can do, I don't know, like if I could backflip and burp at the same time, people are like, bro, oh my god, I can't backflip. I can't backflip. I can hula hoop for a while, but I cannot backflip. I wish I could backflip. I mean, I think I've worked really hard for a lot of things that I'm actually really good at. So, and then also talents. I think talents aren't really talents. Like, hold on. So the word talent, natural aptitude or skill, right? But the word skill means something else completely. Okay, so one is the ability to do something well, and then the other one is train to do a particular task. So the verb action side is training with that, but in the sense of being able to do something well, I think most of the things I am able to do is not because I was born able to do it. I think whistling was something that I've been pretty good at, maybe because of my gap, and I saw that change. So maybe that is a talent. But burping on command was not something that was a talent of mine. I had to build that up as a skill, and it took a long time to get better at it. Breathing in was a talent. And I think maybe my body's just built that way once again. So I think sometimes our bodies are built certain ways that make us better at stuff. But I think most of my skills in life I've had to work really hard for, including burping on command. You mean like the bubble drop noise? Like the... Or is it something else? Like a pop, pop. Something like that. But that, here's the thing. I don't think it's talents, and I'm what I'm trying to say basically is like I'm more proud of my skills, and I like to work hard, and I'm really glad that people enjoy watching me. So I guess I'm trying to say like work hard and you can do amazing things too, because most of the things that I can do that are amazing is because I put a lot of effort towards it, and I found determination, and I created momentum so that I could have motivation. But like I don't stop doing things, and I'm gonna eventually burn out, and y'all have seen me burn out a couple times. So yeah, it's nice to talk to y'all. I'm sorry I did not immediately make content. I will start with making a burp video in the next few days. I'm pretty sure I have time tomorrow to make a burp video if I don't fall asleep when I get home. And then bubblegum was also requested. So I will make a couple of videos and do some uploading across different channels. If you're not already following me on Patreon, please follow me on Patreon. I have affordable content going out there. I also have a couple of other platforms where there is videos that are behind a paywall. If you go to my Instagram, I'm not active on Instagram anymore, but my link tree is still there. Or you could just go to linktr.ee/burppiggy or burppkitty. And both those links have content that you can watch. So Burp Piggy is mostly my free platforms, and Burp Kitty has my paid content. So if you're interested in seeing more or seeing some of my really good older content, you can support me at the same time. But I am focused on paying off my debt. So right now, I've been doing a lot of work IRL, so that's part of why I am not here quite as much, but I'm enjoying my work, and I'm slowly making progress on my debt, so I'm happy about that. Praying for the well-being of everybody in this economy, praying for the well-being of everybody's dinner plates and that their bellies may be full. Take care of yourself, drink some water, enjoy a little bit of caffeine tomorrow morning, and also thank you so much for spending time with me. I do enjoy this, and I used to be extremely lonely. Don't get emotional. And it might not seem like it, but I'm a lonely person, or I have been until more recently. I am an insecure person, and this community has helped me feel like I am an aspirational person. I feel like I work hard, even whenever people around me, or, you know, haters on the internet too, would kind of say things or imply things like I was doing stuff that's inappropriate, or, you know, questioning if I was making good decisions for myself, or, haters on the internet just want to hate, but I had to learn how to stop seeking validation externally too, which is part of why I've been spending a lot more time with myself rather than seeking community from you guys. But it's really nice to have the space to come back to so that I can just kind of be and exist in a safe place where I can be gross and weird, and yes, Weird Al. Weird Al, that's funny. But I don't feel so uncomfortable anymore, and I do think that y'all have been really important and integral to me finding peace in my body, peace in my role in society, with coming to terms that I am a healer and a loving friend, and that I can do good things even if I don't do them a traditional way. And I just want to remind you that, because this piece means so much to me, and being able to be on camera means so much to me. I was not comfortable doing that at first, and it took a long time. And I think taking space away from my camera has been good for me recently, just so that I could kind of relax a little bit too, and also think about how I'm gonna become a professional person, because no matter what I did, no matter what settings I put together, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok endlessly show my content to people who have my phone number, or like are my Facebook friends or whatever. So because of that, I have to be really considerate and maybe more inconsistent even about when I'm posting things and what I'm posting. And I've considered leaving certain platforms, you know what they are, because of this, and trying to transition into other platforms like Patreon. Also, thank you so much for the likes, everybody. I haven't even had to tell you guys. I know I'm doing a big rant again. I've been doing these a lot recently. And I want to keep working on this identity, this project, but it's not financially rewarding, which is why I have to just focus on making it more personally rewarding and meaningful to me and my community, because I have priorities, which is like taking care of myself in debt, and even though that's my priority, this beautiful thing that I've created is still here, and so I have to figure out how to level it up into something new, if that makes sense, because it makes me happy. I really like sharing space with you guys, and I also face a lot of censorship at the same time of me being shown to people I would rather my content not be shown to. So I'm going through my second phase of considering how I need to be a professional and use this as like an actual professional platform for me to kind of grow more of a following and expand what I have, while being respectful of minors, while being kind to my community and providing entertainment value, but also providing myself value and finding what this new value is to me, because in the past the healing has been the value, the peace has been the value, getting through the trauma has been the value, and I think going forward I don't need those things so much anymore because I already have them. So I think figuring out where I can try to work in a little bit and try to change how I make my content. This has to evolve, basically. So, thank you for sharing peace with me. Hi, Talking Ben. Hi, Luigi. Hi, the one and only. Can I get y'all to double tap the screen if you're still in here and give me a like? But yeah, this is a passion project, and I've had a couple of people be really mean in comments, mostly on TikTok, and be like, "Oh, well, you're rich," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Nobody is rich anymore." You're okay, Skylar, but my teeth hurt too much to do bubbles right now. I really would like if bubblegum company would make sugar-free bubblegum, because my teeth can't handle the sugar. It's not about softness, it's about the sugar. Yeah, but a lot of it has aspartame in it, which is like shitty. I'm not gonna chew aspartame gum. Or it doesn't bubble very well. Yes, I'm being judgmental. Yes. Yes. Big League Chew does not make good bubbles, in my experience. Icebreaker cubes have aspartame in them. Aspartame causes cancer and apparently makes people gassy. So, I don't want to consume aspartame. I'd rather consume sugar than aspartame. Xylitol is antibacterial, so I've been chewing xylitol gum, but it doesn't make bubbles. A lot of the stuff that they want us to eat is not good for us. And like, you know how they're trying to like ban food dye? I think there's a little bit of overreaction happening, but at the same time, like, food dye is a byproduct of oil. So like, why do we insist on eating byproducts of the oil industry? And is that good for us? Have we even looked into it? And in the past, these food coloring that we've been eating have caused issues, so we outlawed certain colors. Okay, bye, Skylar. No, Skylar Sharko, not Skyviewer. I was talking to the bubblegum guy who kept, please just do One Piece. I said no already. I don't want to. My teeth hurt. Okay. Well, that's all for now. I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening. Thanks for creating a peaceful space. Thanks for loving each other and doing good things for yourself. Please make sure that you drink some water, stay hydrated, and I hope tomorrow you have a good day. Maybe you can have a good night as well and sleep well. Thanks for watching. Bye.